Yeah, I'm starting today's episode early as hell. Check it out. I freaking bought a shovel. I just bought a freaking $15 shovel and I made a trench. And I brought out these red buckets. And look at it. It's pretty as all hell, man. I think I did a good job. I don't really know what I did, but I think it's good. Praise God. I don't really know what they're doing. I fucking like it. Hey, maybe I'm just tripping, but I'm looking at that Jeep and it looks like his tires are inside out. Like, because it says all-terrain tire on the inside, but it doesn't say it on the outside on that one, and it looks like his tires are inside out. Yeah, I am all of about 85% sure that this man's tires are inside out. Oh. We're getting there. It's almost about to strike midnight. It's about that time, boy. Yes, sir. Why, hello, welcome back to another episode of Day in the Life of Paul. I'm your host, Paul. It's currently May 17th, and I finally bought myself a shovel. Let me show you this thing, man. I don't really know why I've had the inclination to buy a shovel like I'm Farmer Paul out this bitch. But check it out. It's 100% mine. Went to a Home Depot. You see, I went ahead and put the work up on it. So there used to be a sticker right here earlier yesterday. Now, since it's freaking midnight. But as you guys saw, I kind of like dug 2 trenches in the sand. And over those few hours of me digging the trenches, freaking 4 people, they were all women. 4 people came up to me and was asking me like, hey, what are you doing? You know, because I was like digging the trenches. And I was just like, to be quite frankly honest with you, I have absolutely know what the hell, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I'm just out here digging. And the first, the second, and the third one were all just kind of like confused of like, oh, okay, all right, that's nice. We'll go ahead and leave you to your digging. But the last one who came up to me, she was a baddie. Like she was like, it looked like she was like a little bit older than me. But like I was like, at this point, like I was like covering up the trenches. Cause like I dug the trenches and then I smoothed the trenches out with my bare hands. And then I was covering up the trenches because I don't want to just leave it there, because someone might trip and fall. And also I want to be able to go back to Santa Monica Beach, because like the lifeguards might be like, oh no, you're notorious out here for leaving your stuff just big old holes everywhere where people could trip. So I was like covering up the trench, and at the corner of my eye I saw 2 people just kind of like standing. At first I thought that they were Asian. The 2 people, they were like standing from here, maybe a little bit further than those boxes. And like I saw that they were like looking at me. They were looking at me like if I was like a bright green alien just standing there. Like literally, like they were like looking at me like that. Like which kind of like freaked me out. At first in my mind, I thought that they were Asian. So in my mind, I thought maybe they're coming over here for vacation, and maybe they'd never seen like a person as fat as I am or something, like, because like they were looking at me like I was like not of this world or something. But then the lady came over to me and she started talking to me, and she was actually really beautiful. And she was like asking me of like, oh, like, what are you like? It seemed like it was a little bit suspicious at first because how beautiful she was. And I thought that they were like making one of those videos on like YouTube or something, like, oh, fucking we pranked this guy or something. But she was just like genuinely curious. And honestly, I could have reeled that one in. I could have gotten her number. But I decided not to, which is probably a good idea, because I'm basically just like in the very beginning stages of like bettering myself. And like when you're like right in that beginning stage, I don't think it's a very good idea to introduce like a whole bunch of new in your life. So I just basically let her go on her way, and then I finished covering up the trenches, and then I took all my shit. I took my shovel. I took my buckets. Look at my buckets. I got some buckets from Harbor Freight. Still a little bit of sand on it. But the insides of it are clean because I went in the ocean and cleaned them out. But the bottoms of it is still dirty. I was out in front of my apartment. Or not in front of my apartment, but inside the gates of my apartment. And there was just these two random red buckets, and this was way before. This was a few months before I got the shovel. And honestly, like, I've been really wanting to do this for a while, man. I've been wanting to do this. It's a tow truck. It is a tow truck. I've been wanting to do this for a while. I don't know why. Like, I had like the hunger to go to the beach and like dig. But it's like for like a long time. Like I've been wanting to like go to the beach and like dig. So yesterday, I went to Home Depot and I went and bought me a shovel. And then I went ahead and did what I wanted to do, which was pretty awesome. Because like I used to dig trenches for a living. That was my very first job. I was like doing construction work. Like we would dig trenches, except those trenches were for gas lines. Because like say if you have like a butane stove under a house, you need gas lines. So like as a construction worker, I would dig the trenches. Like I don't know, like I had like some sort of hunger to like be able to just go ahead and just dig a little bit, you know, like dig a hole. So that was actually very, very fun for me today. Besides the really beautiful lady who came up and asked me like what the hell I was doing, it was super annoying to have like people like come up and be like, hey, like what are you doing? And it's like, I don't know what I'm doing, okay? Like I don't know what I'm doing. But it's just like my body wanted to do this, I wanted to do this, so I'm doing it. So can you leave me alone? Because I don't understand that thinking of like, well, like when I go to the beach, I don't like if I see someone like doing something or like digging, I'm just gonna leave them alone. Like I don't go and fucking poke around like, oh, what are you doing? Like I don't understand that thinking. It's just like these people are probably on their day off with their families. They have like their families out there, and it's just like, why are you spending any time trying to figure out what the hell I'm doing? Why don't you like go and fucking go in the water or something? It's super weird. So that's the brand new news in the world of Paul. Bye.